Coming in number 3, Second Chance. Second Chance got no chance in hell. Well, yes, you gain an additional shield throw, melee charge, which becomes shield piercing and stuns barrier champions. But the question is to you, why using something over the exotic weapons that we currently have? Like hey, there's a barrier champion on low end game content. Use a limit. Hey, there's a barrier champion in on a high level content. Use the Arbalest. You starting to get the picture? We're using more weapons than abilities against champions. And it doesn't even make it better for other exotics that is better than currently the Second Chance, like the Heart of Inmost Light. By constantly using the abilities, increases the damage and Syntheseps and Doomfang Pauldron. And yeah, Second Chance is no chance in hell. And I'm sorry if they even invent this exotic. It's, in my opinion, currently a waste. Coming in number 2, Eternal Warrior. Eternal Warrior is an example of the Eternal Disaster. You only gain an overshield when you cast a Fist of Havoc, and that's pretty much it. People like to swap into Eternal Warrior when their super is full. But here's the problem. There's less super gains in PvP, which means overall, Eternal Warrior in general is just garbage. Look at Curious the Falling Star does 3 times better than what Eternal Warrior could do. And it increases the damage while using Thunder Crash. Even though it's not really necessary to use it in PvP. But just trust me. Eternal Warrior is the example of an eternal disaster, and it is why it is part of the garbage tier of number 2. Our final worst exotic armor in the game is Pointless Contact Cannon Brace. That's a long exotic name, but it's so pointless that you call yourself the Hammer of the Gods. Defeating targets with your Thunderclap restores melee energy. A target near you who, when using your Thunderclap, suffers lightning strikes. Being amplified increases the range of these lightning strikes. And don't get me wrong, I like the looks of this exotic, but the problem is it's the exotic itself, or being quote unquote called an exotic. The problem is we use lightning strikes. We get kills. Is only per kill when you fill up the melee, which requires you a lot of investments of strength and using Monte Carlo, or even weapons like Pugilist Squashbuckler combo. But here's the problem, the lightning strikes doesn't kill a red bar enemy. Yes, hear me out. The lightning strikes does not kill a red bar enemy. I would rather just you to use Doom Marchers if you're going to be using Thunderclap, but other than that, it is proven why the Twilight Garrison are highly requested to be coming back to Destiny 2, because we don't want to make any more garbage exotics to be introduced for the Titan. That's pretty much it.